Hello, welcome to More Meet Arthur. I'm Mickey.
I'm Dan.
And we're mixing it up today.
Not really.
Okay.
We're doing another great legendary band, Metallica. I think they're up there in the conversation with some of the greatest bands ever. Like, say what you want about Lars. The rest are great. And say you want about any of them.
Revolutionary, for sure.
Revolutionary. They set the foundation for modern metal.
I mean, they are huge.
And they are huge. This performance was to 1.6 million people, which I think at the time was the record for largest performances ever. If not, like, I think it's top 5 ever. Was it on that list that I just looked at?
I think so. I know the Prodigy are up there for a gig in, I think, Moscow as well. And yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, 1.6 million.
So Wembley Stadium is 90,000.
Yeah, that's... yeah, and that's an outrageous amount of people there.
Oasis at Nebworth was 250. The Who at Isle of Wight was 600,000.
God.
So more than double the Who's Isle of Wight.
That's
scary.
Them Russians, they love Metallica.
That's unhealthy.
Yeah.
How do you
do sound for that?
If you're at the back, or like, could you imagine being in the middle?
Just need to use the bathroom.
Yeah. I'd be panicking.
1.6 million people. That's more than some countries, I reckon.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Have you seen this before?
I don't think I have.
Okay.
I think I've seen clips of it.
This is legendary. I've seen it. Shall we?
Let's. It's like Apocalypse Now.
What's going on?
I don't know. So is this a free event?
It must be.
It has to be.
That is.
They
how much money they must have
They
made.
have to have gone. Just turn up.
Yeah. If not,
if they didn't,
how much money did they make?
if you done like, what's the currency in Moscow?
Oh God, is it ruble? No.
Rubles.
Yeah.
That's what I had in my head as well. I didn't want to say it though, just in case. Dan says rubles. If you done like 10, well, let's just do pounds because that's what we know. If you said it was a tenner,
That's a lot of money.
That's 10.6, isn't it?
16.
16 million.
Yeah.
I failed maths. You can tell. This is why I do music.
The worst part is he says it with so much confidence that I'm like, I doubt myself.
Just do everything with confidence and people will believe you. Yeah, man. Did they retrack any of this? Do you know?
I'm going to come out with some allegations right here. I think they re-recorded the drums.
They have to have.
But they kept the tempo changes.
So it would. So they played Download Festival last year.
Yeah.
Twice. No, I think it was like 4 times. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But they put out live videos and did he just land? There's a fly flying around, by the way. It just landed on my finger. They put out videos of them playing at Download last year and the drums are retracked. Like a load of people were calling it out. They do sound... we reacted to Elton John at Central Park in 1980. Granted, it's 11 years previous to this. So there will be a lot of technological improvements in that time.
Huge ones, I reckon.
But it sounds way too perfect.
I think his vocals are real.
Yeah, unless they lined up the ha.
Yeah, if they did that, fair play.
His vocals sound so good, man.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like, if that's live, fair enough, man. If you have a question that a live session's retract and it's not, fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're really, really good. Yeah, I can't imagine a 1.6 million crowd with a setup like that in the 90s sounding this good. I don't know. I could be wrong. But either way, like, what the hell, man? That crowd is crazy. Yeah. You usually have it where, like, so they do them in, like, banks. The front bank, like, jump up and down. And then the one behind just kind of watch. And then the other people, you don't even... They're just dots. This one is like 3 banks of madness.
Yep.
It's just like a wave. The only thing I compare it to is the 1999 Woodstock with Limp Bizkit and Korn.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of. It's crazy.
We'll talk about the song at the end. Shall we?
Yep.
Yep.
There's a mess up on the drums there, so... He slipped up on the drums there, so maybe they are live.
Before we paused last, he was speeding up and slowing down a lot. So if he did retrack it...
He retracked it sloppily. Maybe it's live, man.
If it's live, I have no idea how they got it to sound that good.
No.
The toms are massive. Hell yeah.
Okay.
It just cuts.
Okay, it just ended.
Hell yeah.
Do you know, the more I was watching, the more I'm like, I don't know
It
if
looked
it's
live.
It looked live.
It looked live. What's the bassist's name? Do you remember?
I don't know. It's different now, though, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, they got a different bass player now.
They?
Yeah. The guy that's playing them now, that plays it like down here, he joined in the last, like, I want to say like 20 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They played exactly the same. They looked the same, and they moved the same on stage. He's just running around doing like
yeah, man.
That's yeah.
Yeah, I think that was live. I'm not gonna lie. The more I was watching it, like little guitar mistake, and I was like, do you know what I noticed as well? There weren't amps on stage.
Yeah, they could have been in the back or something. Yeah,
in the back,
that would make
mic'd
sense.
up. That's how they get in that clean.
Yeah, without any like bleed or
yeah.
That left guitar sounded like a recorded guitar.
Yeah, and then with no amps bleeding into the drum mics on stage, it could have get a cleaner.
Yeah,
and maybe that kit just sounded killer.
Yeah, I mean, it would surprise me.
Do you know what?
Metallica.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think that was live.
One of the biggest bands ever.
Got to give it to them, man.
I think they would have some good drum techs.
Yeah, I will say. I always feel because, bless him, Lars gets so much stick, doesn't he?
Sometimes it's quite understandable. Though.
Yeah,
he's in the biggest band, one of the biggest bands ever.
Yeah,
and he sounds how he sounds.
So the reason I always feel really bad, like critiquing him, and I don't want to say critique because, like, who am I to judge? But Eddie Thrower started playing drums because of Lars. He signed to Tama and everything because of Lars. And if you don't know who Eddie Thrower is, look him up. He played for a band called Low on Atlantis. He plays for Busted now. He is one of, if not the best drummer around at the minute. He's like one of these new drummers that have come through. He has a Zildjian session, and it just shows you how good he is at drums. And he always says, like, he wanted the big white Tama kit with the giant toms, with the two kicks, so he could just go.
It is super cool.
Yeah, man. And Lars must have inspired so many drummers that are around now.
Without a doubt.
So it's really hard to be like, oh yeah, he's a bit sloppy, isn't he? It's like, he's a human, man.
Yeah, but then you see other drummers that are humans. We're all humans, and they're fantastic in smaller bands, and they practice, they put in the time, and they've become the great drummers that they are. And he is a great drummer because we've got so much proof of it. We've got albums and albums and albums of it, and so many live performances. But also, he's in the biggest band, probably one of the biggest bands ever, like top 10, probably. Maybe. And he's made millions.
Yeah.
So I think it's fair to critique people that aren't up to par, so to say.
When they're at that level.
When they're at that level. And yeah, fine. If he doesn't care, he doesn't care. If Metallica don't care, why does it matter?
We're not talking about specifically what we've just watched either, because
it's just a discussion about him,
if he was like slipping up here and there in front of 1.6 million people, we'd care. Be like, do you know what? Like the sound, God knows what it would have been like.
Just noise.
Yeah. So like no worries about this one, but we're just talking about in a whole what we've watched before. The rest of the band, however,
they're fantastic.
Yeah,
they get so much hate. I think we spoke about it before in what video was it now? Was it the Queen one? James Hetfield gets the Stone Cold Crazy video that we did.
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't know what order they're coming out in, so if you haven't seen that one, it's coming. Just go and watch it if it's out.
Yeah,
maybe. He sounds so good. His guitar playing's amazing.
Yeah, man.
Kirk Hammett, he's crazy. He's got like that almost Jimmy Page element where it's like just on the brink of destruction.
Yeah,
but he's still maintaining it.
Is Kirk the original guitarist?
Yeah. No. I don't think so.
No, because I remember seeing a video of him talking about. I didn't know if it was the bass player or if it was the guitarist, but he was literally like in tears saying, "There's just nothing. Like, there's not really anything of him," and he like made Metallica.
Yeah,
and then Kirk just kind of stepped in. He's such a good guitarist, man.
He is.
He turned up at the Peter Green blues thing. He has Peter Green's gold top Les Paul. He paid like millions for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a great guitarist.
Yeah, and he gets a lot of hate.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you hate on Metallica? If it's not your kind of music, fair enough, but like, don't hate it. If it's not your thing, don't say it's rubbish.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not the biggest Justin Bieber fan, but he's big for a reason.
Wildly successful.
Yeah,
he's very talented.
Yeah, so what I do, I just don't listen to it. It's that simple, really that simple. I mean, we rate the things we watch out of 100. King Arthur's because we're called Meet Arthur.
I'm going to come out strong and be like, that's a 90 to me. I think that's a great performance. They had so much fun. They played it great, apart from the drummer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Giving him hate.
His Tom sounded great.
I think he played really well there.
Yeah.
And 1.6 million people. That has to bump you up at least 20
That's
points.
Crazy, man.
I don't like that's unfathomable amount of people.
Yeah. Well, for us, like, obviously we're UK based,
Played to like 12 people.
So like our dream is like headline Glasgow.
Yeah.
And that's like, I think that's like 100K,
which is
maybe
still crazy.
Yeah. And that's not even close. It's literally not. That's like the front row. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm more than happy to go 90. I thought that was the fact that we thought halfway through it, this is retracked.
Yeah.
Tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the more like we watched it, we're like, you know what? That is live. Fair enough. Fair enough to the sound text. Like the whole backing team behind them, the stage set. To have a team that can put on an event with 1.6 million people, mate, they got the right people around them, man. Like I feel like that's something that maybe people would just overlook. To have roadies, to have stage directors, to have everything go well. I don't know. Let us know if anything went wrong with this because we just watched one song, but like it looked like it was a pretty well put together event. That
that probably cost them millions to put on.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Oh, fair enough, man. That was really good. Really enjoyed that. If you want us to react to any more Metallica or bands in this genre, we haven't covered too much of this style of music yet, but like I'm more than happy to.
I think some metal would be fun.
Yeah,
it's not really music that I listen to, so it would be kind of like a first reaction.
Yeah, if you want us to listen to like more modern stuff, like it's not really like Metallica, but like Knocked Loose or Bring the Horizon and like that kind of world, or you want us to react to
Judas Priest or something like that.
Yeah, or like even cheesy and going like Aerosmith and stuff like that. Like,
Slayer.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Just let us know and we'll get to it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.